Today, we are going to translate and solve inequalities from real-world situations. These applications are the fun ones because they allow us to explore real-world applications of inequalities. So when we do this, the first thing we need to do with an application problem is read the problem. So we're going to read exactly what they're asking for us to solve in this application. Then we are going to identify the variable they are asking for. That will be in our question. We need to see what we're solving for. After that, we are going to find the inequality phrase and figure out if it's more than, less than, at least, at most, which inequality symbol would be needed for the phrase. Then we would write the inequality in our workspace. We would write the actual symbol. Once we have a symbol, we find the total, which is often the biggest number, and we'll write that to the right of our inequality symbol. Finally, we'll create the left side of the equation. Most important is that whatever the question is asking for is our variable. So whatever word we're solving for is the variable that we need to be able to identify. So let's look at an example of this. Okay. So this here says that rates at a car agency are $60 a week plus 10 cents for each mile driven. If Jane rents a car, how far can she drive if she wants to spend no more than $250? So with this, we first see that we want to see how far Jane can drive, which is talking about miles. How many miles can she drive? So with this, we know that we can't drive. We have $250 to spend. We can't drive more than the amount of money that we have to spend. So that's going to be less than, or we can equal that exact amount of money. So now it says that it costs $60 a week and 10 cents for each mile. So it's $60 and 10 cents for each mile. That's the variable that we're solving for. How far can she drive would be how many miles, how many miles can she drive with her $250? So to solve for these miles, I'm going to subtract my constant. That's what we've been doing for the past several weeks. So 10 cents per mile, 250 minus 60 is $190. Now to isolate this variable, to get m by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 10 cents. So that's going to give us, we had less than or equal, so we have that our miles, she can drive less than or equal to 1,900 miles. But since this is a word problem, I like to answer this in words. So to answer the question, Jane could drive 1,900 miles or less.